Welcome back to the channel, coin enthusiasts. Today, we're diving deep into a tiny piece of history that could be hiding in your change jar, a 1993 1-cent coin. Yes, that simple penny you've probably overlooked might actually be worth a fortune. But what makes it so special? Stick around, and by the end of this video, you'll know all about its fascinating history, its face value, and why collectors are willing to pay big money for this seemingly ordinary coin. Chapter 1, The Humble Beginnings of the 1-cent coin. To understand why the 1993 penny is so intriguing, let's take a step back and look at the history of the 1-cent coin. The U.S. penny, officially known as the cent, was first introduced in 1793. Over the years, it has gone through multiple designs, materials, and minting processes. Fast forward to 1982, the U.S. Mint transitioned from solid copper pennies to a copper-plated zinc composition. Why? To save costs, as copper prices had soared. By 1993, the penny was no longer made of precious materials, but it remained a cornerstone of American currency. Chapter 2, What makes the 1993 1-cent coin special? Now, here's the twist, most 1993 pennies are nothing extraordinary. They were mass-produced in the billions, minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco for proof coins. So what sets a rare 1993 penny apart? It's all about errors, condition, and rarity. Let's break it down. Error coins. Some 1993 pennies have minting errors that make them highly valuable. These errors could include off-center strikes, doubled dies, or even coins struck on the wrong planchet. High-grade coins. A 1993 penny in mint state condition, graded MS 67 or higher, can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Collectors are willing to pay a premium for coins with flawless surfaces and sharp details. Unique features. Certain varieties or anomalies, like misaligned dies or an unusual luster, can make a 1993 penny highly collectible. Chapter 3, How much is a 1993 penny worth? Let's talk numbers. A regular 1993 penny in circulation is worth, drumroll, just 1 cent. That's its face value. But here's where things get exciting. A 1993 penny with a minting error can be worth anywhere from $50 to $5,000, depending on the type and severity of the error. High-grade, uncirculated 1993 pennies have sold at auctions for over $1,000. The highest recorded sale was for an MS 68 graded coin, which went for over $2,000. So, if you have a shiny 1993 penny or one that looks a little unusual, it's worth checking out. It could be a small fortune waiting to be discovered. Chapter 4, How to identify valuable 1993 pennies. Now that you know the potential value, how can you spot a rare or valuable 1993 penny? Here are some quick tips. Inspect the coin closely. Use a magnifying glass or a loupe to look for errors like doubling on the date or lettering, off-center strikes, or other anomalies. Check the condition. The shinier and less worn the coin, the higher the grade it might receive. Weigh the coin. A standard 1993 penny should weigh about 2.5 grams. If it's heavier, it might have been struck on an older copper planchet, which could be incredibly rare. Consult a professiona. If you think you found a rare coin, take it to a professional coin grader or dealer for an expert opinion. Chapter 5, Why are collectors so obsessed with 1993 pennies? Part of the allure is the thrill of the hunt. Many collectors dream of finding a rare coin in their pocket change. The 1993 penny also represents an era in numismatics where errors became less common due to improved minting technologies. This makes any mistake from that year a treasure. For high-grade coins, it's about perfection. A penny in pristine condition is like a work of art, admired for its beauty and rarity. Chapter 6, Tips for coin collectors and enthusiasts. If you're new to coin collecting or just curious about checking your 1993 pennies, here are some tips. Always check your change. Rare coins can pop up in the most unexpected places. Store coins properly. Keep your coins in protective cases to prevent scratches or tarnishing. Educate yourself. Learn about grading, mint marks, and coin history to increase your chances of spotting a gem. Join the community. Coin shows, online forums, and local clubs are great places to connect with other enthusiasts and learn from experts. So, there you have it, the story of the 1993 1-cent coin and why it might just be worth more than its weight in zinc. Before you toss that penny aside, take a closer look. It could be the start of your own numismatic journey or a ticket to a hefty payday. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more fascinating coin stories. And tell us in the comments, have you found any rare coins in your collection? Thanks for watching, and happy hunting. Next to where we dive deep into the fascinating world of coins, currency, and collectibles. Today, we're focusing on a coin that might seem ordinary at first glance but could be worth far more than its face value, the 1981 1-cent coin. Stick around as we uncover its history, unique features, and why some of these coins are fetching big money from collectors. Part 1, the history of the 1981 1-cent coin. The 1-cent coin, commonly referred to as the penny, has been a staple of U.S. currency since 1793. By 1981, the design featured on the penny was the iconic Lincoln cent, which had been in circulation since 1909. The obverse side of the coin shows Abraham Lincoln, while the reverse features the Lincoln Memorial, a design introduced in 1959 to celebrate Lincoln's 150th birthday. 1981 was a pivotal year for the Lincoln cent. This was one of the last years the coin was primarily made of copper. Starting in 1982, the U.S. Mint transitioned to using a copper-plated zinc composition to reduce costs. So, any 1981 penny you find is made of 95% copper and 5% zinc or tin, giving it intrinsic value beyond its face value. Part 2, why collectors love the 1981 penny. Now, let's talk about why 1981 pennies are sought after. While most are only worth their face value, a few factors can make these coins valuable. Condition coins graded in uncirculated or mint state condition can fetch much higher prices. Why collectors prize coins with minimal wear, clear details, and original luster. Mint marks. 1981 pennies were minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Coins from San Francisco are proof coins, which were struck with special care for collectors and can be more valuable. Errors and varieties. This is where things get exciting. Errors like double die, obverse off-center strikes, or even coins struck on the wrong planchet can make a 1981 penny worth hundreds, or even thousands, of dollars. Part 3, how much are 1981 pennies worth? Alright, let's break down the values. Face value. Every 1981 penny is, of course, worth 1 cent in everyday transactions. Metal value. Because of the copper content, a 1981 penny has an intrinsic melt value of about 2 to 3 cents, depending on copper prices. However, it's illegal to melt down U.S. coins, so this is more of an interesting fact than a way to profit. Collector value. In circulated condition, most 1981 pennies are worth just a penny. But in mint state condition, values can range from $1 to $10. Proof coins can fetch $3 to $5 on average. Error coins or rare varieties can bring in $100, $500, or even more, depending on the error and its rarity. Some double die error pennies from 1981 have sold for over $1,000 at auction. Always check your change for these hidden treasures. Part 4, how to spot valuable 1981 pennies. So, how can you tell if your 1981 penny is worth more than face value? Here's what to look for. Mint mark. Check for the D or S mint marks. If there's no mint mark, it's from Philadelphia. Condition. Use a magnifying glass or loupe to examine the coin. Look for sharp details, no scratches, and original shine. Errors. Look closely for doubling on the date, letters, or other design elements. Check for off-center strikes, die cracks, or other oddities. Weight. Copper pennies weigh about 3.11 grams. If you suspect it might be an error struck on a zinc planchet, weigh it. Zinc pennies weigh 2.5 grams. Part 5, tips for selling your 1981 penny. If you think you've got a valuable 1981 penny, here's what to do next. Get it graded. Send your coin to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for an expert opinion. Research. Look up similar coins on auction sites like eBay or Heritage Auctions to get an idea of market value. Sell it. You can sell valuable coins through online auctions. Local coin dealers, or even at coin shows. Always compare offers to ensure you're getting a fair deal. Who knew a simple penny could hold so much history and potential value? Whether you're a seasoned collector or just someone curious about the coins in your pocket, the 1981 1-cent coin is definitely worth a second look. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on more coin collecting tips and treasures. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting! Next today, fascinating story behind the 1989 1-cent coin. Its history, hidden value, and what collectors are looking for, everything you need to know, all in one place. Background music fades to a soft melody. A slide of the Lincoln Memorial appears on screen. Let's start with a little history. The 1989 1-cent coin, also known as the Lincoln cent, is part of the iconic Lincoln Memorial series. This design ran from 1959 to 2008 and was created to commemorate Abraham Lincoln's 150th birth anniversary. The obverse side features Lincoln's profile, designed by Victor David Brenner, while the reverse showcases the Lincoln Memorial, created by Frank Gasparo. Insert archival footage or photos of the U.S. Mint. In 1989, these coins were minted at two locations, the Philadelphia Mint, which left its coins unmarked, and the Denver Mint, denoted by a small D mint mark. Over 7 billion Lincoln cents were minted that year, making it one of the most common coins in circulation. Screen splits to show face value, 1 cent, on one side and collector value, $, on the other. Okay, so the face value of the 1989 penny is, of course, just 1 cent. But here's where it gets interesting. Some of these coins have skyrocketed in value among collectors. Why? It all comes down to errors, condition, and rarity. Close-up of a magnified coin with arrows pointing to various features. Let's talk about errors. These are the jackpot finds in coin collecting. For the 1989 penny, here are a few error types that could make your coin worth hundreds, or even thousands, of dollars. Double die errors. Look closely at the lettering, especially the words Liberty or the date 1989. If you see doubling, you might have a double die coin. Some of these have been auctioned for over $2,000. Off-center strikes. If the design isn't centered on the coin, that's an error. The more off-center, the higher the value. Die cracks and cuts. Check for raised lines or blobs on the coin's surface. These are caused by cracks in the minting die and can add significant value. Missing letters or numbers. Sometimes, minting errors cause certain letters or numbers to be faint or missing entirely. These coins are highly collectible. Footage of an auction with coins being displayed and sold. Graphic of a coin grading scale from poor to mint state. Next, let's talk about coin grading. A coin's condition plays a huge role in its value. Collectors use a grading scale from poor to mint state. For example, a circulated 1989 penny might fetch only a few cents. But an uncirculated coin with a flawless surface can sell for $100. If your coin is in near-perfect condition, consider getting it graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. Demonstration of someone using a magnifying glass and light to examine coins. Here's a quick checklist to see if your 1989 penny is worth big money. Check the look for errors like doubling, off-center strikes, or die cracks. Assess the coin's condition. Shine and clarity matter. Weigh your coin. A normal 1989 penny should weigh 2.5 grams. If it's heavier, it could be a rare composition error, animation showing a copper coin transitioning to a zinc coin. Here's a fun fact. Older pennies, minted before 1982, were made mostly of copper. But starting in 1982, pennies switched to a zinc core with a thin copper coating. The 1989 penny is mostly zinc, so it's not worth melting down. However, it's still a treasure for collectors when it has unique features. Footage of a high-profile auction with dramatic bidding sounds. Did you know that some 1989 pennies have sold for thousands of dollars at auction? For example, a pristine MS-68 grade 1989 D penny fetched over $3,000. And error coins, like those with dramatic doubling, have gone for even more. So, always check your change carefully, you never know what you might find, host holding a coin and smiling at the camera. So, the next time you're about to toss a penny into a jar, take a closer look, it could be worth more than you think. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more coin collecting tips and stories. Drop a comment below if you've ever found a valuable penny or if you're checking your 1989 coins right now. Thanks for watching, and happy treasure hunting.